Capricorn, hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Tina and we're doing your weekly tarot reading. This one is for April 26th to May 2nd. I got a lot of energy, don't mind me. There's a timestamp down below in the description. Feel free to click it, it'll bring you straight to the reading. All right, I'm going to jump right into it. Anyhow, the first layer that I pull will give us an idea of the general energies that are happening for you this week. And then we will go in and clarify those so that you can see what energies are available to you this week. All right, Capricorn, April 26th to May 2nd. Let us see what's happening. I like to use these readings for guidance more than anything else. Okay, I am going to stop it here for you. Six of Wands, it's at the bottom. Feeling proud, having a reason to feel proud. Two of Wands. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Fool is here. Whatever energy you're coming from, you've overcome it. You were able to overcome something and pick yourself back up. Recent past, you have the Ten of Swords. Six of Wands is at the bottom. Whatever it was, whether it did end, whether it was painful, something knocked you down a little bit and you had to pick yourself back up here. And you did. And you did. And whoa, hello, come back. Because overall energy is the Queen of Cups. This is definitely emotional maturity, leading with your heart, right? Using your intuition, centered. I like that energy a lot. Very mature, very connected with yourself. Now you have the Two of Wands here, you got the Ace of Cups here, you got the Ace of Wands here, you got the Fool here. Obviously, this is indicating opportunities here for new beginnings and to start new cycles. This is you making plans and taking your power back, holding the world in your hands here, Capricorn. Thinking about changing direction. The winds are changing, right? You picked yourself back up here. Challenge position, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You know, this is a very nurturing energy. She kind of represents a mother figure for some people. And maybe that brings true for some of you. But more than anything for me, she represents needing to take time out for self-care and self-love. As much as we give our energy to other people and we take care of other people, she says also it's important to have time for just you. So that might be a thing here. Either way, honestly, your focus is the Ace of Cups. This is a card of self-love. You know, it's definitely about the relationship you have with yourself. It's about opening your heart in a new way, creativity flowing, love is flowing, emotions are flowing. It just feels really beautiful. But it's about letting everything out and letting it flow. And you might be like, you know what? I need to open my heart. I need to open it, even if it makes me uncomfortable, even if it's new to me. It's time. It's time for a new cycle when it comes to how I show up in relationships, how I show my emotions, right? So it's really interesting. Your approach here is the King of Swords. You're like an authority figure here, Capricorn. This is like, you don't win in a fight with this king. He's got the most experience. This is thinking very clearly, very analytically, very intellectual energy right now. And then your environment's the Ace of Wands. So something is exciting here. Something is inspiring you here. It's just got your juices flowing. It's like the spark has been reignited. And then that being said, coming towards you is the Fool. It's the Fool here. And so, you know, this could be new beginnings that happen suddenly, right? But it's about the desire to really start on a new journey. It's like adventure's calling you here. And you're prepping yourself to take a leap of faith, to kind of move in a new direction, to trust new beginning. Understand that every day is a new opportunity. Beautiful energy. You were able to pick yourself up and wow, look at where you're at now. All right. Ooh. Two of Cups is at the bottom. I'm just saying. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. The Fool is here, like a fool in love. I feel like, what's that Elvis song? Let me go in and clarify. We'll talk about Elvis another time. All right, clarify these energies for Capricorn, please. Let me see. So nice, though. I feel like you're really embracing new cycles and new beginnings. And there is a desire here, I think, to open your heart. It's really fantastic. All right, clarify these energies, please. All right, let's stop it here for you. Knight of Wands is at the bottom, telling you adventure calls. That's already a very adventurous energy. Wow, Ace of Cups is here. Ace of Cups is here. Yeah, I mean, psh. What? The Lovers is here. I think something gets your heart going boom, boom, boom. I just feel like your heart is alive again. Recent past, you got the Emperor and you have the Ten of Swords. Maybe there was an ending here. Maybe something painful happened here with an Aries for some of you, really. And that could be what like really got you down. Others of you, either way, you had to restructure things. You had to pick yourself back up and you needed to conquer whatever was holding you down. And you did. That's why you're here. No doubt about it. You had the ability to conquer this. And that's really, I'm going to leave it there. I don't think there's anything more to say on it because really the cards are speaking for themselves. So no reason to say anything there. Current situation, I mean, you had that current situation. Overall energies, you had the Queen of Cups, clarifying that as the Page of Wands. So not only are you in this place of emotional maturity, really understanding yourself better, using your intuition, really connected with yourself, leading from the heart space, you also have the Page of Wands. Look who's curious about exploring a new direction here, about moving in a new direction here. This is my permission to explore card. Very curious. I definitely feel like adventure calls. If it's an adventure of the heart, those are the best. It's calling. Current situation, you have the Two of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles here. So you are no doubt obviously making plans here, really getting your power back, thinking about changing directions here. But just, it's just, even if it's just energetically. Maybe you want to move, right? But the Ten of Pentacles is here, and you certainly have, for some of you, family on your mind, the big picture. Ten of Pentacles is making sure all the things that we invest in today really pay off in the long run, right? So it's a card about like making smart investments today. And that's what you're considering right now. Challenge position, you had the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying that is the Ace of Cups. Self-love. Loving yourself first, because the relationship we have with ourselves is the one that really determines the relationships, all of our other relationships, right? And so this is about just taking time. It's also about letting the emotions flow. Either way, it's on your mind. I don't even see this as being a challenge, honestly. Ace of Cups is here and the Chariot is here. This is your focus. You are determined. If you have a target in your mind, if you have a goal on your mind, it is definitely, and think of the Chariot. You're getting in your car to go somewhere, which means you're leaving something behind here. You are definitely focused on the future. You're even in the present right now. Something's got your heart open and going, and there's a desire for it. The Chariot's like you're focused on victory. You're also about like putting your head and heart are in alignment. You're not being pulled in different directions. I just feel like you're really in alignment here. And I think you're just opening up a whole new cycle for how you express your emotions, how you show them in relationships, how you express them even with yourself, right? So really interesting. One moment. Okay. The Lovers got crazy, so it's a lot of energy, I'm telling you. All right. Your approach. You had the King of Swords. You also have the World. This is you really about like saying, hey, you're thinking very clearly, very logically about the journey that you've come from and the journey you would like to enter, right? This is about chapters closing. The World is about a sense of achievement too, right? And so when a chapter closes, it's because you've outgrown it. You've climbed that mountain. You faced the challenges, you were able to overcome them. You had the lessons, you were able to learn them. And now the world's like you, especially at being in your approach. Not only do you know better, not only did you learn the lessons from where you're coming from, you're integrating them. You're applying them, right? And so that's what really, I just feel like you're in this position of really taking your power back completely. But I think something here has got your heart going boom, boom. Really, I don't know if like, it's so confusing. I feel like some of you are completely going away from a relationship, and I feel like others of you are completely just throwing yourself into one. It is so interesting because in your environment, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands is a personal reboot, right? And Nine of Pentacles is definitely about your independence. This was a love reading, and it definitely feels like there's love here involved. That's about being single, right? So I don't know if you got something here when it comes to you being single and you're just like, I don't know. Do you want to be single? Do you not want to be single? It's very interesting. But if those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like you're considering moving away from it. Those of you who've been single, I feel like you're considering entering a relationship. So it's really interesting dynamics here. But there's something here that's got a spark and you are fired up. Whatever the spark is, you conquered some energy and that just put you in such an empowering place. It's opened your heart and it's bringing in these blessings and these opportunities to enter into new cycles and close out the ones you do not like. So you're in very much a place of empowerment. You have all these seeds of opportunity. You have Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Coming towards you now is the Fool and the Lovers. Whoo! That's a lot of love. That's a lot of love. Let me say that I feel like some of you are going to take a leap of faith and really just jump into it. But others of you, like I said, I think you're going to take a leap of faith and say, I love myself and it's time. Even the Fool is looking away from the Lovers, right? So there is a sense of a new beginning here in a relationship. Some of you will dive deeper and actually decide to bond. Others of you, I think, will decide to separate. Truly. But there is a lot of love here. A lot of love for yourself. And there is a beautiful romance here as well. What was at the bottom? Oh, there was a Two of Cups somewhere, I believe. But anyway. Oh, the Fool too. Look, I keep hitting these two. These are the two ones that say so much, right? Fool in love. A fool in love. Understanding that there is, you know, with the Fool being there, it's the only card numbered 0. It's a card of unlimited potential. So there is an area here that there's so much potential. And let us not forget, both the World and the Fool are here. You're definitely, it's your choice. The cycles that you would like to enter and the cycles you would like to exit. You are very much in a place of power because you conquered something. Because you put yourself there. And I'm going to leave it there for you, Capricorn. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit like. Make sure to hit subscribe as well so you don't miss out on my weekly tarot readings. As always, thank you and I'll see you all next week.